Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, and in this video I'm going to discuss about the hill driving capability of this Ford EcoSport. How is the hill performance of this Ford's compact SUV and the problems faced during hill driving and the mileage in the hills with this compact SUV and the owner's review after doing several hill driving with this Ford EcoSport. And this video would be informative for those who is already a EcoSport owner and planning to drive this compact SUV on the hills, or for those who is willing to get a compact SUV like the Ford EcoSport in 2021 for hill driving. So stay tuned to this video till the end and I hope you would enjoy watching it. So without any further delay, let's get started. So before starting, you need to know the engine of this compact SUV. Well, the Ford EcoSport comes with two different types of engine. One the 1.5 liter petrol and the other is the 1.5 liter diesel. Now the petrol engine provides a torque of 149 Nm, whereas the diesel engine produces a greater torque of 215 Nm. So in terms of engine performance, the diesel engine would be more powerful than the petrol one. And the car which I am driving is the 1.5 liter petrol engine, which is the least powerful engine in the Ford EcoSport lineup. And the hill driving performance would be slightly lower as compared to the diesel one. So the first parameter is the uphill driving of this compact SUV. As you can check in this footage, I am driving this compact SUV on the uphill and the EcoSport is climbing brilliantly in spite of a fully loaded car, and the 350 liter boot space is fully utilized. In spite of a front wheel drive compact SUV, this car is performing brilliantly and I am highly satisfied with its uphill performance. Meanwhile, I drove this compact SUV on several hills and it performed brilliantly. And there's a lot of video and hill driving vlogs in my channel. I will be giving the link in the description below. In case you want, you can check them out. Basically, in the uphill driving, the EcoSport can pull in the second gear also. But in this type of adverse situations, you need to downshift to get the optimum power from the engine. So in terms of uphill driving, this compact SUV won't disappoint you as such and would always provide you a great satisfaction. Now the second parameter is the downhill driving from this Ford EcoSport. So in terms of braking, the Ford EcoSport comes with a front disc and rear drum brakes. And these brakes are powerful enough to slow you down during the downhill driving. Well, in some situations, I found the brakes should have been more tight, which is obviously not possible with the ABS system. And again, I am not complaining that the brakes are not sharp enough. The braking system which comes in the Ford EcoSport is great. It performs brilliantly in high-speed controlling of this compact SUV. And again, if you want to check the high-speed stability of this compact SUV, then I'll be giving the link in the description below. In case you want, you can check it out. Now, one of the main factors during the downhill driving is the engine braking. The more you would be using the engine brakes, the less you need to use the braking system. And your brake system will remain cool. Well, if you are performing the engine braking with the EcoSport in the first gear, then the engine would be quite noisy, as the engine would be revving under 5000 to 6000 RPM. And if you are using the second gear, it won't sound less, and you need to utilize the brakes. Well, I faced one issue with the downhill driving with this compact SUV. So in my last trip, I was doing a continuous hill driving from 7 am to 10 pm, which was around 10 to 12 hours of continuous hill driving with this Ford EcoSport. And I was moving from one tourist destination to another. And at around 9 pm, I was getting a noise from my front disc brake pads. and I was quite uncomfortable during the downhill driving. So I decided to check and I found the brake pads were extremely heated. Now this issue was not due to the car's fault. It was because I was using more brakes during the downhill driving. And then we decided to take an half an hour rest and then we continued our journey and it was fine. Now when it comes to hill driving, you also need to consider the night visibility. Well, the Ford EcoSport comes with two fog lamps. Now these fog lamps also works as a cornering lamps, which gives you a wide visibility in the hilly roads and is quite helpful. And the other thing, when it comes to night hill driving with this compact SUV, you need to adjust the deeper projector lamps. And a dedicated video on the lighting system of the Ford EcoSport is already posted in my channel, and in case you want, you can check it out. So this was about the night driving from this Ford's compact SUV. Now let's discuss about the mileage on the hills. So when the car is fully loaded and you are using the car heater or the AC, the average mileage would be around 6 to 7 kmpl. And if you are not using AC or heater and the roads are not so steep, then the mileage would be around 10 to 12 kmpl. Now the question comes, can you drive this Ford EcoSport on the hills or not? So the answer to it is yes. It's having a great handling capability, the clutch pedal is smooth and the engine is very powerful. Moreover, it's having a great ground clearance. So no issues in hill driving in spite of a front wheel drive compact SUV. And if you are doing a bad roading with this compact SUV also, then too you won't be facing any issue for its great ground clearance and the smooth suspension setup, and the journey remains comfortable. And if you are still watching this video, consider subscribing to the channel and turn on the notification for future updates. And if you want to check the off-roading capability of the Ford EcoSport, then again the dedicated video on the off-roading myths in the Ford EcoSport is already live in my channel. In case you want, you can check it out. And if you like the content, please consider by pressing the like button and share this video with your friends. And thank you once again for tuning into the channel. Stay safe and I wish to see you in my upcoming videos.